Hello and welcome to 20 minutes of Windbound. This is the show where we... Okay, this crashed. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. Hello and welcome to 20 minutes of Windbound, a game that apparently likes to freeze when you start it. On the show, where I look at some random game in my library that I have not played yet, and I play it for 20 minutes and then decide if it's worth more of my time. In this case, Windbound is currently free on the Epic Game Store for another, 3 days. So if you like it, go get it, it's free, right? It's not that much of an investment. Before we start, I already do not like this menu. First thing, this doesn't work, it's exclusive. Then you have to hit apply changes and then cancel to actually apply the changes. And sometimes the mouse doesn't even work. And obviously, something I really dislike, no matter what game you're doing, this is not okay. You have to have controls that can be rebound. And I'm not going to argue that. That is a fact. I could not play this on my keyboard layout if I wasn't prepared for it and had an auto hotkey script that basically fakes a standard US layout. And again, this doesn't work. So far, from a technical standpoint, you have something to make up for, Windbound. I know this is about sailing around on a boat from island to island and exploring, so it could be my kind of jam. This turns me down a little, this options thing, but I mean, I have to go through this once, right, and then it just works. Let me close this real quick. As you can see, as soon as I move the mouse off, the thing minimizes. This is definitely not borderless full screen. Anyway, 20 minutes of Windbound starting now. I even hit the right button. Venture focused Windbound experience. I might even do this because I'm lazy. A more challenging experience. Only items and held inventory slots are retained upon death. By the way, I think I need to turn down the music. This is way quieter than other things. What? I cannot grab that and pull. I need to use this. Jesus, this game came out in 2020. There's no excuse for this. Literally no excuse. Jesus Christ. Only items held inventory slots are retained upon death. So backpack is lost, I guess? Boat is lost upon death. Return to chapter 1 upon death. Standard combat difficulty. Endless version. Well, I guess that's not the right thing for the first playthrough, right? Full inventory is retained, boat is retained, chapter progress is retained, combat difficulty is reduced. If not for the combat difficulty, I would probably just do this. Just because I don't like losing my shit. But let's try survivalist, right? I would say it's the default difficulty. So my remaining problem with the non-configurable keyboard layout is that I will probably have to how to word this? I don't exactly know where the keys are on the standard keyboard layout, so I might be looking for the correct key a few times by pressing random keys. And before the game blocks auto hotkey and my script doesn't work, that would be great. Then this would be a very short video. Or I would play controller, I guess. The fuck is that? That's us, I guess. Oh, it's a monster. I wasn't sure if that was a living thing. It looked more like a mountain, honestly. And apparently we lost our boat. What? I was like, hey, we can breathe underwater, but apparently we're not underwater, so... We are playing female Jesus, gender bend Jesus. That is that's modern, right? Gender bending. Because we can walk on water. Why do we need a boat when we can walk on water? So first things first. Oh my god, first things first. Oh, this is a slider I can actually grab. So why can't I grab the other thing? Oh, still. Jesus. Usually I play at like 20%. But not in this game, it's still too little. So that's a problem. WASD to move. F to dismiss tutorial. Great. Okay, so it does not take input from auto hotkey. So I need to play with a controller. Let's see if it picks up a controller when I turn it on after the game is gone. It's already on? Yes, okay, at least that works. So, I guess I'll be playing with a controller. And the select button is menu, interesting, not the menu button. This is jump. This is weird. Oh, combat, I guess. I hate playing games with a controller. Disclaimer. So, if you're using a non-standard keyboard layout and you do not play with controllers, you cannot play this game. Fair warning. Oh, let me check something. Can I? Yes. There might be one thing. Let me check real quick. Details. This is running elevated, which it shouldn't. It does not. So it should, in fact, take the input here, Windbound. And the process is windbound.exe. Yeah. So it just flat out ignores virtual inputs that a auto hotkey sends, and instead takes the physical ones. Don't do that, game developers. I mean, in my case, it's just an incompatible keyboard layout, but there are people out there that need software for accessibility, right? That presses keys for them. And if you ignore software pressed keys, that's not good for those people. Okay, if I hold left trigger, I can strafe. I'm not sure what the benefit is. B is attack. I found a rock. Rocks are plentiful and extremely versatile, born of the ocean's fiery heart, worn smooth by time's caress. I found a rock, woohoo, and I guess I can take this. Thick grass. This thick fibrous grass is surprisingly hardy. Through weaving, we learn the value of a burden shared. Weaving. Weaving? Weaving! This is weaving. How do I sprint? Oh, right trigger is the same as left trigger, interesting. Right bumper is inventory, apparently. Or crafting. Left trigger, sneaking. And oh, left stick. Pressing left stick in is sprint. It was like the third thing I tried, I guess. Speaking of guessing, I guess I need to go over there. No double jump. There's no sprinting while swimming. Just one swim speed. Can I pick up that fish? I cannot, but I can probably fish in some way. Although I do not see a hunger bar or something. Stamina is regenerating slowly. Attacking costs stamina. Knife. We exactly have a knife and nothing else. This is the map. Chapter 1. I wonder what these symbols in the top are. Probably some sub-goals, I guess. As in sub-goals of the main goal, not in subscribe stuff. Subscriptions, whatever. That's a funny animal. Let's kill it. Hey, come back! Come back, I just want to kill you! No, 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 no! Yes! Gotcha! Feathers. Soft and lightweight, these fronds are perfectly adapted for carving through the air. If you wish to master the bow, you must steal the sky's grace. Okay. And if I had a hoe, I could dig. What if I am a hoe? Can I dig then? I wonder if there's some kind of max carrying capacity. But I mean, I'm a gamer, this is a game, right? So I'm taking everything I can. No, that's the wrong button, this one. Held items. Well, that doesn't seem to be a limit. At least, not a limit that is readily visible. What is this? Something else I can murder. Can you stop running? Oh, I'm probably supposed to craft a bow here at some point, right? There doesn't seem to be a way to lock on to targets. And running costs stamina, makes sense, I guess. A razor bub. And another annoying thing. Macabre, but bones are a lightweight material with a good balance of strength and durability. We're all consigned to dust, but until then we may still have some utility. So I have a hotkey, Control M, to oh, can I now log on to stuff? What does that auto log on? No, apparently it does not auto log on. Come on, I dodged that. Oh, it does auto lock, okay. That thing didn't even hit me. Did you see a hitting animation? Where was I? Oh, great. I was mid-sentence and totally forgot what I was talking about. Whee! So this target lock-on blast system is a bit weird. You have to hold down the trigger. Yeah, hold LT. RT works too, so funnily enough. I don't know if that's intended, but it works. So did I retain anything? Yes. But the stuff respawned? Oh, and it's procedurally generated, so we are on a different island now. Interesting. So it is kind of a roguelike. That said, then it's weird that the held inventory remains. I guess I can store stuff on my boat later. I mean, there has to be some way to have something else than the held inventory, right? And there has to be some kind of inventory limit, otherwise you would just hold everything and never lose anything. So what did we learn? We learned... Oh. First of all, I'm probably going to drown at some point. That's interesting. Where are the 2 stamina bars? Probably specifically for swimming, right? No. That's just literally 2 stamina bars. Interesting. Interesting. They could have just made the thing, like, double the value for the same size, right? Or alternatively, make everything cost half stamina, and that would effectively be the same thing as having 2 stamina bars. Anyway, I guess we're not supposed to actually fight here, so let's just go to this totally not ominous thing over here that is probably going to do something. Can't believe we're already 12 minutes in. It's magic. Okay. This is not what I expected. But I'll take it, I guess. That's the next step on our journey, probably. An ornate ore of the ancestors, an ornate, mysterious ore, though ancient, it remains in perfect condition. Occasionally it trembles in your hands as if something resides within. If faith was enough, there'd be no need for ores. I like that quote. Boat building. Press RB to bring up the inventory and crafting menu, then use RT to select the boat parts page. Select a canoe or deck and craft it in the water with A. Additional parts can be attached to a boat once crafted. Okay. Door skipper? Where? Apparently there's an enemy over there. Or a thing I can kill over there. Weapons, boat. Oh, and then it's... Oh, now the stick works. Stick. Where do I get a stick? Stick and leather I need for bone-tipped spear. Spear? Spear? Why a spear? A spear. Bro, bone shovel. Gorehorn crest. There's so much shit. So I probably need ropes for the boat, right? Grass hole. Repair, dismantle, grass hole. 2 grass ropes. 1. Yeah, do it in the water, that's a great idea. Rope made from grass. Coiled rope contains both the ship's main sheet and the hangman's noose. That is oddly philosophical. Can I do... Oh, once you sit down for crafting, you can do several at once. Okay. Palm bag. Simple pouch with 7 slots, made from woven fronds. Nothing too fancy, you can only have 1 bag equipped at a time. Oh, I can hold 2, 4, 6, 7 different things. Okay, that's the thing with the held items, okay. Grass sling. Sure. A simple sling of woven grass. While not the most refined of ranged weapons, it gets the job done. A cautious hunter keeps a stone in a pocket. The interesting thing here is scatter rocks. Fires multiple smaller rocks from a sling in a wide arc. But that needs a hammer, and I do not have a hammer. So the interesting thing here is, this became available after I crafted a rope, right? But this needs a stick spear, but it was already available to look at here, even though I hadn't crafted a stick spear. So that's a bit inconsistent, right? Gorehorn crests are pretty important apparently. Hold RT to charge your ranged weapon. Oh no! Can you see how it has dropped off? I'm going to be so bad at this. I'm going to be so bad at this. Anyway, see if you can craft a boat. Grass hole. New recipe, anchor and grass basket. Boat accessories, a simple place to store 5 items. And an anchor. With the anchor installed, Carol will return to her boat when she drowns instead of washing up on the shore. Okay. But how do? Oh. Okay. There's only one place to put that, I guess. And then I need more grass. I was drowning. Grass basket. One more thick grass. I can do that. Let's get a couple of those. So I'm already seeing this become more than 20 minutes, just saying. So I guess the game itself works, if it works. You know, the gameplay works. From a technical standpoint, it's infuriating. Anyway, what accessories? Grass basket. Grass basket even. Still only one place to put it. That's mildly annoying, honestly. I can interact with this now. Okay. How do I... Ah, okay. RB to switch. But LB doesn't switch the other way, which is weird. No, that's not the way I wanted to go. So how do I use this? Do I just jump in? I do just jump in and then hit row, okay. Except it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that is infuriating. So if I press forward... Oh, okay, if I press forward, nothing happens. Left, right is just turning. But because I was slightly turning and she used the OR, I thought I was going forward when I wasn't. It's right trigger and left trigger to go forward and backwards. Okay, that's a bit weird, honestly. What was that other sailboat building game that I played like a month ago? Oh, this is weird too. So you know how you're used to if you go backwards? So I'm going backwards and I press left. Right? So this is not turning the way I thought it would when I press left, but while going backwards. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But usually it works the other way in games. Anyway. Yoink. Oh, I actually landed on the shore there. That wasn't my intention, but it's fine. Jump. Press A to jump. And as you could see there when I accessed the boat storage, stones are capped to 20. I don't know if that's the general limit, but one stack of stones is definitely 20 stones. Why is my stamina not regenerating? Game. Don't tell me I need to eat or something to replenish max stamina or some bullshit. Because this is definitely not filling up anymore. Let's keep an eye on that and see if it goes down further. Hello there, Mrs. Snail House thing? Interesting, interesting. Is this one of the three things? The Jaya widens, the hunter ensnares her prey. Yes, this is one of the three things in Act 1, I guess. I have no idea why I'm doing this. Nautilus key, one of three. This beautifully adorned shell resonates with a mysterious power, an arcane relic from a bygone era. Much can be learned of the door by examining the key. Well, I would like to examine that key. Honestly. Can I jump down here? I might die. I might die. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead, but I did take damage. But surprisingly little damage. Like, that small piggy I fought earlier did more damage per hit. Wait a second. Let me test something. No, that does not affect max stamina. Weird. Oh, great. I absolutely have to push the boat offshore before... Did I just walk on the anchor? I have to push the boat offshore before I can actually row it. That might be realistic, but it's a bit annoying. That's where I came from. There's one island over there, one island over there. That looks more interesting, right? I have no idea if anything happens at night. Considering the game hasn't told me, I would say no. My stamina's going down. Again. That is less than I had before. Does that go down while I'm rowing? It would not be great. This is really annoying. I need to actually... If I want to know what happened there, I need to rewatch the video later, because there was no indication as to why my stamina is going down, or even that the stamina is going down at all. So this is disappearing in the mist there. Interesting. So there's another key over here, definitely. What is this in the water? I kind of want to hop out and explore. But on the other hand, I'm scared. So let's go to the thingy over there first. Let's do let me do a mid-video conclusion, right? Because we're at 24 minutes, but I'll keep playing for a while. Yeah, from a technical standpoint, this is infuriating. From the small annoyance of the options menu not working properly and full borderless window not working properly, which is the smaller issue. The bigger issue that you can't change the keyboard stuff. The great ones were benevolent but enigmatic, kindly yet cold and distant. Perhaps if we had known their hearts and minds, we would not have done what we did. Interesting. Parry ability. Press B just before an incoming blow lands to parry the attack. Be careful, not every attack can be parried. Should the foe seek to strike you down, punish them for their audacity. Okay, but that only works in combat mode. Counter mask. Anyway, what was I? The inability to change the controls is frankly unacceptable for a game that came out in 2020, or any time this century, really. So that is really infuriating. The game itself seems interesting, honestly. Parry ability. Wait. Weapon parry ability. What? Why do I need to build the parry ability? Counter mask. Increase the timing window on parrying and increase damage and counterattacks. The frightful masks unnerved their foes, and our ancestors used that to their advantage. Leather, grass rope stick, blink front. Okay. Fire. Oh, I guess I can cook meat here, right? My stamina is going down. So my assumption is still that I need to eat to replenish stamina, right? What is this? Skin. The unrefined skin of an animal. With some work it will become a useful material. Good hunter takes pride in their skill but no pleasure in the kill. So I need to make leather. So how do I actually fight this? I have no rocks. Ouch. I put all my rocks on the boat like a moron. Ouch. I'm going to die again. So I think I could have fun with this game, but right now it is just infuriating. Come on, come here, come here, come here, come here. Maybe I'm just too bad. But yeah, I already did the conclusion, right? So there's nothing really to add to it. It's a roguelike. I have no idea what the story is about. Apart from we are stranded. And I lost all my shit. Other crafting options gone too, let's check that. And it is really bad at explaining mechanics. Like the entire stamina thing. My assumption is I need to eat to be able to get my stamina back up. But I don't know why max stamina is going down in the first place. It could be anything. It just isn't explained. Like, there was a bloody tutorial for press WASD to walk, but there's no tutorial that explains why my stamina is going down. Like, what the fuck, game? That is just shit game design, sorry. Anyway, so, that's really, really disappointing. I was actually going to look forward to playing this, right? And I was assuming that this was a game for me and I would play it. But honestly, with the combination of the keyboards not being rebindable and having to play it with a controller, which I just, personal preference, flat out do not like, and that in combination with all gameplay mechanics like stamina being fully explained is even stretching it. It is just not explained. I mean, you don't need to explain to me that when I sprint or attack, then my stamina goes down. But why are there 2 stamina bars? Why is my maximum stamina going down? And most importantly, how do I get it back up? And why do I meet an enemy on the first fucking island that you need advanced tactics to kill? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, maybe this is your kind of game. And you can find out for yourself because it is still currently, well, available for the grand price of 0, whatever your currency is in your country of residence. So basically for free on the Epic Games Store. So if that might be something for you, I recommend you just check it out yourself. But my voyage in this game is probably already in the end here. And I'm a bit disappointed, really. But what can I do? You win some, you lose some, right? 20 minutes of Windbound. Out. It was more than 20 minutes, but if you don't tell anyone, I won't, so I think it's okay. Just don't tell anyone.